Hello, hello, this is Tina again. Today I'm talking about self-talk. We have self-talk all the time, negative and positive, and a lot of it is subconscious. And I'm talking to people a lot, and I ask them sometimes, I ask my clients, so have you ever observed yourself, the self-talk that you have? Have you ever done the experiment, spending a day and just writing down all the things that you say to yourself quietly in your mind? You can try to do that. I did this a few years back, and I realized when I was thinking that I'm quite positive, I realized I have still a lot of negative self-talk. So it was realization, wow, I say so many things to myself that I didn't realize that are negative. And when we say these negative things to ourselves, it's the negative energy that we give to ourselves, because every thought, everything that we think, everything that we say is the energy, either is positive or negative, and we receive the results of that energy. So maybe you can try to do the experiment like I did a few years back. Just bring your notebook or have your phone, and whatever you think when you are aware of yourself, when you realize, oh, I have these thoughts, oh, I'm so stupid, oh, I will fail again. We do it many times a day and we are not aware of it. So try to do this. One day, spend a day and just write all the things down. And then at the end of the day, check, what are the thoughts? Were they positive? Was there positive self-talk? Was there negative self-talk? And listen, check all your things and try to imagine if these were the things that your friend would say to you. Would you want to be friends with them? Would you like them? Would you be comfortable in their company? And why is this so important? Because we're trying to be kind to other people, we're trying to be nice to others, speak positive things, but then we spend a lot of time saying negative things about ourselves. It's still the energy that we are carrying. And how to change that? You know, if people would say all these negative things that we say to ourselves, we would feel hurt, we would feel upset, we would feel angry or sad, we would have all these negative feelings when we would hear negative things about ourselves from other people. But when we say it to ourselves, we are not aware of it in that moment, but we still receive that energy. So what can we do about it? What can we do instead of negative thoughts? So there are a few things that we can do. When you catch yourself, so when you will do the experiment, and I would like to encourage you to really try to do it and observe. When you do that, when you observe yourself, okay, I say it again, I'm so stupid, or oh, I will fail again. First, just stop, just pause. Don't try to say something positive or opposite instead, because there might be rejection in your body. Let's say I have women who I speak with, looking yourself in the mirror, oh, I'm not pretty, I don't look good enough. If you say to yourself, I'm beautiful, they don't believe it. We don't believe it all the time. So it's not to say opposite, the positive things, but first step, just stop, just pause and hear what you just said. If you say, oh, I'm so stupid, okay, pause, don't continue with that, just stay with it for a while. And then the second step is try to imagine like you are your best friend. What would you say to yourself? If you would hear your best friend say, oh, I'm so stupid, oh, I will fail again, what is the conversation that you would have with them? And try to have this conversation with yourself. Have that compassion. Try to have that compassion and empathy as you would be seeing yourself, as you would be seeing your best friend speaking these things. And that can be your second step. Try to do that. And you can always say, okay, if you cannot get into the positive part yet, you can try to say, instead of, oh, I hate this, I hate myself, I'm so stupid, you can say, okay, well, it's not so bad, I did a mistake, to neutralize it a little bit. So let there be a medium, let there be the middle stage from going from negative self-talk into positive self-talk. Have that neutral space in between. It's going to be easier for you to accept it and to reach the positive self-talk. So you can try like that. And then you can also say, I allow myself now to release that negative thoughts, and I allow myself now to accept the positive part and see the positive part of myself. And this is the conversation that you can start having with yourself. And of course, there are patterns that are deeper in. that we carry since our childhood or even before that are much difficult to just change with different self-talk. So try with smaller things, you know. Maybe it's easier to change when you say to yourself, I'm stupid, I will fail again. You can just stop and say, okay, I can try, I'll try to do my best. Well, it's not so bad. Is it true that I'm stupid? Well, it's not really true, but I did this stupid thing. But it's not that I'm stupid. If you start having this conversation with yourself, you start changing that energy that you're giving to yourself. And you start seeing things more objectively. You start seeing yourself more objectively, from a different perspective. I hope this can be helpful. You can try. This works for me. This works for some people that I work with. So I'm sharing this because I hope that it can help for you, that it can help you as well. And it's when we start being kinder to ourselves, of course, it changes our attitude towards other people as well. We start being kinder to others, and other people start being kinder to ourselves as well, to us, because it's all the give and receive. Like I noticed when I started doing that few years back, that when I start changing few things that I kept saying to myself, other people didn't say these things to myself, or didn't show the life, the things that I experienced didn't reflect that anymore, because I was changing. So that's something that I wanted to share with you today. I hope it can be helpful. I would love to hear also how you feel about it. What are your things? When you do the experiment, let me know. You can even send it to me. You can send me in the private message, what are the things that you're saying to yourself? And then what can you do about it? How was the conversation that you were having with yourself? I would love to hear from you. And I hope this is helpful, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.